My name is Anreka Guinness. I am the Tourism Marketing Officer for the Barbuda Tourism Office based in Antigua, and we operate from the Antigua and Barbuda Tourism Authority. My journey in the hospitality tourism industry has been a long journey. It started in 2001, right after I completed high school. At that time, I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do, but a friend of mine, we were talking and they mentioned that there's an office in Antigua, tourism office in Antigua, and I should look into it and apply for a job there. There are persons in my life who somewhat influenced my journey to where I am today. Subconsciously, I wasn't aware of it, but looking back, I realized where it started. My family background, basically everyone in my family has always been in the service industry. My grandparents, they operated businesses. My mother, she used to work in the hotel industry. She also had a business. And so I pretty much grew up in that environment. So I would want to say that they were the ones who somewhat influenced me, to becoming who I am today. I have pursued tertiary education and also been involved in training. I started off at the Antigua and Barbuda Hospitality Training Institute, where I studied hospitality and tourism management for 2 years. And then I've also, during my work experience, there's always different training workshop opportunities and so on, certificate course that come up, and I would avail myself to those training opportunities. More recently, I just completed tour planning and operations management. It was a certificate course from the Antigua and Barbuda Hospitality Training Institute as well. Well, the tourism and hospitality industry is very dynamic. The possibilities and opportunities are endless. And it is also rewarding, I must say that. I can attest to that.
Well, my name is Vidal Burton. I know Anreka, over 10 years? As a matter of fact, I am the godmother of her first child. So that's how close we've been in working together. So therefore, she's an amazing person, and I'll always have her back. Anreka's a very strong individual. She looks small, but she has a lot of energy. She brings a lot to the table in terms of her experience. At one point, I thought, with all this experience, she needs to grow a bit more, and I encouraged her to go back to school and to pursue a degree in hospitality management, which she did. And she used that also to better herself and all the things that she wanted to do within the Ministry of Tourism. Because she's a daughter of the soil, I think she has a lot of sentiments for Barbuda. And while working in the Ministry of Tourism, she had came up with different programs as to how we can integrate both islands. One of the things that she came up with, it was doing some marketing with local products. She put together a nice group, and each of the group came up with a concept, whether it's for the salt or the sand, different initiative. And in terms of the cruise tourism, she was able to enhance that on the island of Barbuda and bringing something better to the table. She even trained at Bryson for about 3 months on the cruise tourism industry. So she's very much, familiar with that whole aspect. So it's just not about tourism, it's the cruise. And she takes the initiative. She comes with Ms. Burton, I like to do this, I like to do that. And I try to open those doors for her so she can go in. And she brings all these to the table. Yeah.
So looking ahead, my goal is to one day own and operate my own bed and breakfast accommodation here on the island. I see that as a necessity because having been in the industry and having interactions with persons who visit here, their concern is that they would want to spend more time here in Barbuda, but there's limited accommodation. And so if I can add to that, I would love to do that. And outside of that, it's just a passion for me to serve people. So I would love to own and operate my own business. The future of tourism here in Barbuda looks promising. And at this time, I would make an appeal. I would like, for my fellow Barbudans to use the opportunity now that Barbuda is developing, it's opening, to grab the opportunity to tap into any business opportunity that you can get into now as Barbuda is developing. So the future looks promising for Barbuda. The benefits for me thus far in the industry is that, one, I do get to promote my island, Barbuda. And that is one thing that I am very, very passionate about. I want to promote Barbuda. I want to showcase Barbuda and its unique beauty. Barbuda is absolutely different from Antigua. You're not gonna come here and get this, vibrant, hustle, bustle, atmosphere here in Barbuda. Barbuda is a place you have to come to relax and to unwind, spend time with your children. As you can see there, there's children, there's family here on the beach just relaxing. There's no one else here, So listen, Barbuda, I just want to showcase what my island has to offer. And so I love what I do. I really love what I do.